All right, guys, good morning. Good morning. Welcome aboard to the Morning Note. My name is Carlos Garcia, founder and CEO of Gar Capital. A little late this morning. It is 9:04 Eastern Standard Time. We usually do it at 9 a.m. My apologies, I was just running a little late, but okay, I was just seeing an alert. Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. Just a reminder, next week, Monday, the market is closed for Memorial Day. I will make a post on Twitter and I'll share it on Instagram so everyone knows as a reminder. So if you are opening positions for next week, reminder that Monday the market is closed. Let's get started. Dow futures up 63, Nasdaq up 46, S&P up 0.20, Russell up 0.08% at 1760. Crude oil is up 1.5% or so, 72.85 a barrel. Gasoline $2.59. Gold up about a quarter point. 10-year Treasury yields 3.824, 103.99 on the dollar index. That's down a quarter point. Volatility index rejecting 20, 1876. Dollar yen, if you guys remember, we talked about that breakout. I missed it because we were focused on other stuff. We had that break of 139, which I talked about on Twitter. 100 pips if you got it. Congratulations. Maybe some of our Forex guys got it because we were long on dollar yen anyway, so you could see the setup. I just didn't fill it. To be completely honest, I don't have Forex access. That's all Nick and Kevin. So again, I will let you guys know if we trade Forex. But me personally, I do not have Forex trading. My old broker, when I was doing it back in when I first started Guard Capital, was Interactive Brokers. The problem is that if I have Interactive Brokers open, with TOS open, with the Bloomberg open, with all that other extra stuff, I mean, the computer only could take so much. So what I do is I'll tell Nick and I'll tell Kevin and the rest of the team to fill the Forex trade, and then they handle it. But just a heads up, if you join us, again, I do not trade Forex personally, but I tell the team to do it for us, and then you guys hit the signal. Again, it's very important that you guys have that information before we do anything. Could we see a massive buy or sell imbalance end of day to prepare for Memorial Day? I think what you might get is that you might get, in order to make the weekend happy, you might get a debt deal today. That's the risk. That's the risk today, is a debt deal. So we don't know if that's going to happen, obviously. So again, you just need to be vigilant. So let's go to the S&P and see exactly. S&P, we are long. We are now about up a couple of points, but we are long, yes, and we're expecting to get to 4,200, which is what I expected yesterday. We got 40 handles away, but we did get a bounce, which was what I expected. I mean, a continuation, slightly, nothing crazy. NQ, same. Expecting a little more. Wanted to get that retest of 14,000, which is right around the 21-hour MA. And we are up about 22 points on the NASDAQ. Really, the target you're looking for is 14,367. That's the 38.2 fib. If you're looking at S&P 500 long, you're looking at 42.28, which is the break of the recent highs. And then you're targeting the 38.2 fib of 43.09. Let's go to the world of, oh, I should have and I didn't, but I should have, right? Let's go to AMD. AMD, let me get this going. I sent this signal out. The 125 calls had about 18,000 vol for next week. So 122.48 is the target. I even said it on the watch list and reports. You could see it here. 125 next week. I have 18K in vol. So I sent this out at 10:38 a.m. AMD, we filled the gap on the daily at 118.50. Next fib is 122.48. We're now 122.91. Playing momentum here post open, so we played a little more out of the money. We got the 125 calls, but again, if we fall a bit, the premiums are going to get wrecked. So let's say if we held the 125 calls and we fell $2 and we were at 118.35, our premiums are going to get wrecked because of the day that we're not going to have in the market. So I went ahead and just said, everybody, guys, we're at 10%, just take it. You know, I said, personally, 10% you can close here. We're really out of the money. I want to see if you can get that momentum for the day. I want to get it as a day trade. But again, leave a runner if you like. You know, I think that we personally go higher. I want you guys to, I want you guys to risk more capital and time decay if you don't need to. I think to fix that. I don't want you to. I don't want you guys to risk more capital and time decay if you don't need to. Rather, you get the snack. So here's the screenshot of the snack, about 10%. Maybe that's lunch, but that's fine. But as long as you don't lose, that's kind of the key. I held AMD. That's fine. I'm willing to take that risk. But for you guys and for everyone else, I really want to give you guys the option of what you guys want to do. And the idea is every single trade is going to be a winner. That's my goal. 100% every single one. But we're not going to change the risk. We're going to keep everything consistent just in case we're wrong. We're not going to go heavy because of NVIDIA. We're not going to go heavy because of AMD. We're not going to go heavier because S&P is pushing. We're not going to go more because of the debt ceiling. We're going to stay consistent like we do day one. You stick to the same risk profile. You compound over time. Look at this week. Microsoft, DraftKings, IWM, Square, and AMD twice. If you held AMD overnight, congratulations. I did. I'm going to take it this morning. I'm going to leave a runner for next week. And that's your week, guys. That's 6 for 6. We're going to go over that today after the bell. I'll put the video up recapping the session. I got to do some numbers. We're going to go over the week. We're going to go over the month because more than likely that is it for the month of May. Wednesday is the last day. So think about it. If we open any trade, it'll be for next month anyways, expired the 2nd of June. So May has been excellent. We're going to go over that later today. But again, just for the team that's watching, if you do have AMD calls, well done. If you didn't and you close it at 10%, profit is profit. And you have a runner, great, good. That's what we're looking for. Just be consistent and win as long as you don't lose. Let's see, Palantir. Yes, this was on my radar too. We did trade this week. Did we? Did we trade Palantir this week? No, we did not. We traded last week. There is a gap to fill at 1376. So what are we looking for, really? You can do 13.5 for the gap fill, or you can try to get under it and try to go break 13. If you break 13 and you go long to 1370, I think, personally, you have to break 1350. You do the 1350 break here. Again, we still have that gap fill. 1350, we'll go to the daily. That's our money level right there, 1379. So you could do the 14s, maybe go ahead and retest 1469, which was the April highs. But again, we need to break 1350. Mind you, we have earnings. We have the day, the market being closed on Monday. So we need to be careful. We may have to buy a little extra time rock for this one. But Palantir, great eye. I am watching it. Getting breakouts. We're getting movement on the high betas. Again, AI and Palantir, we know the drill. Let's see. That's it. I think that's no more questions. I think everyone is kind of started on their Friday and started on their weekend. Very cool. So again, if you are part of the team, if you are on the Discord, AMD, if you have it, congratulations again. If you close it, don't worry. It's okay. You had a great week. With that being said, guys, we would love to have you on board. We would love to have you a part of our signal service so you can join in with us. We go over every single trade. We do videos every night. I didn't do one last night. Really wasn't much to talk about. But again, if you don't want to join, that's fine. You could just stay here, do our YouTube public. You can do our Twitter, which is public as well. Again, if you are fans, I want to say thank you so much for being a fan and following us. I just hope that we can get the win-loss stronger. And the goal one day is that every single trade we do, we win. One day. Maybe I'm going to look back at this video, maybe years from now, and say, one day, there's going to be a month where we have perfect. There's going to be a quarter that we're going to be perfect, and maybe a year be perfect. We'll see. Maybe. I would love that. All right, guys, have a great rest of your day. I'm going to catch you guys later today for the recap of the week and the month. We're going to go over all the trades. We're going to talk about certain setups, and we'll preview next week as well. Have a great rest of your morning. I will catch you guys in a couple of hours. Cheers.